Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kosi and today I'm back with yet another gardening video. So what will be happening today? I decided to start this video in the afternoon because what's gonna be happening, I want to thin out some fruits from my blueberry bush. My blueberry bush, I feel that it's still way too small for it to carry so much fruit, so I want to thin it out and see how it does. As you guys can see, my blueberry bush has loads and loads and loads of fruits, which I think it's just stressing it out. It's just too much for it. It's first year bearing fruits, and it's quite a lot for this small bush to concentrate on trying to grow all of this. So I know it's not fun to actually remove your own fruits, but it needs to be done. Just gonna try and remove most of the fruits and leave just a few. I think I've removed quite a lot. I know it was brutal, but it was needed for the betterment of the bush. So now on this one, I'm just gonna remove all of them. There is just a few, as you guys can see, but this bush is way too small. So I'm just gonna plug out all of this. Just look at those guys. But it has to be done. So there are no more blueberries on this bush. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. I actually woke up at 5, but currently it's 5:30. Today was on the agenda. I will be trimming down. I've been postponing it for quite some time, so now I need to get it done before, because sometimes if you leave them get taller and taller, once you trim them back down, they don't look as nice as they would if you had cut them shorter. So guys, let's get to work. I still need to cut the inside. I've already cut outside. I actually did not finish yesterday. I finished today. Today is Sunday, simply because something else came up, so I had to leave the trimming of the trees for today. So only the inside part is left. I'm going to have to pick all of these leaves. They are full of aphids, and I've just realized something. Look at these grasses. There's some sort of black eggs. I'm thinking in the afternoon I'm going to spray with what you call this thing. Look all of here. So I need to spray it with some, I forgot the name. Look at this. It's all infested. So I need to get on top of all of this, because it's definitely spreading, and it's spreading fast, because all of here, I've already baked the ones that were outside. Now I'm gonna bake all the ones that I'm cutting off from here to the side, and then afterwards I need to dedicate the side. There's roses, most of them, they are all done. They are still beautiful, but they are all done. I need to dedicate so I can get some more roses. What I want to do currently is to add this tailbone fertilizer in this garden bed behind me. This is my go-to. I really love the stuff. It does well. It's good for flowers, buds and fruits. So I want to give this garden some well-needed TLC. Fertilizer, so I can never ever do plants. That's why I love it so much. So I'm just gonna mix it in, and I definitely do need to add some mulch in this bed. I ran out of it, so I did not add. This bed is doing quite well. Even the roses are starting to, they already have heads, they're about to bloom. And then on this open space I have some hydrangeas that I think I'm going to plant. And then this pumpkin, it's doing its own thing. And my marigolds have started flowering. And even my zinnias, they are flowering. And guys, this bed, I actually planted it last week. I had planted this popcorn and it germinated, and I planted some more popcorn. It's all germinating, guys. And to think that this garden was damaged by unknown thingy during the night after I planted it, but everything has germinated. This is sweet corn on the side of the garden, which have germinated. I'm so excited, guys. And this side, I think I had put some marigolds, like, yo. And this is the side that was digged up by I don't know what. This is the side that's germinated also. And this bed, the only thing that's giving in this bed is the zinnia, the sunflower, and the corn. As for the peas are just not giving what they're supposed to give. And then my spinach, guys, I have a lot of caterpillars. Like this year, I'm thinking I will be troubled a lot by bugs. I can already see that. Then there was these are all volunteers. I decided to let them be since the peas are not doing so well. I was like, okay, since I'm having some volunteers of this, I'm thinking this is a butternut squash. I'm just gonna let it grow. And then my sunflower head is being eaten in the middle. Look at all the bees, guys. Look. Okay, and this baby also has opened up today. I did not realize it. And this one, it's so small. I think it's not getting enough sun because of the corn. And look at its partner down there. It's so lanky and thin. I think it's because of the sun issue. The spot that I had chosen for this one, not the greatest. And guys, look at that pumpkin tower. Just look. And this, if you guys can remember, it was also a volunteer. And the bees, look at the bees. They are doing their own thing, the pollination. And look, started to have some pumpkins. So I need to let this go like here instead of it just flying in the air. Let it go like that, and then even on the side I think I need to fix it. As for the beans, guys, the green beans are doing the most. I harvest at least twice a week. Look at this, the vines is going all over the place, but I'm gonna just try and turn it around. Should go this way, and this one must go this way, and I want this to come. I think I'm going to remove some of the leaves because now there won't be any breathing space here, so I'm gonna remove some of the leaves. Look at this pumpkin, I did not see this one. And guys, I'm thinking of removing all the cauliflower because guys, aphids are like a pain in the butt. Look, and the cauliflower is just, I don't know, it's separated, it's not nice heads like I used to have before. And I think my potatoes, I'm suffering for a bit of blight, which hasn't spread much, so I am gonna be spraying my potatoes with some neem oil. And underneath here I have basil. I think it's because of the shade that it's not doing so well, but the coriander at the same time doing quite well. And spinach is being eaten up by caterpillars. I need to do something about this garden bed. I had built a trellises, so today what I did, I added this pole to support this one because it was leaning over. And guys, I just realized that I have a cucumber growing. Look at this baby. I'm gonna need to harvest this, and then I can't remember if it's this gem squash or cantaloupes. I have more coming out because in this bed I remember I had cucumbers, cantaloupes, and what you call watermelon and gem squash. So this, I was using this to cover it up because I have caterpillars already here. It's being eaten, so I'm gonna add another one. At least this one has grown a little bit, but I'm going to put it back. I was watering, and here I'm going to add another cover so that it doesn't get eaten up before it grows. Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and looks like today is going to be hot. Yesterday it was very cloudy, so today what's on the agenda, I actually want to fertilize my garden beds. I haven't fertilized this beds ever since I planted it, and it's actually doing quite well, but still I want to fertilize to give this garden some well needed TLC. And then I want to build trellises for my other garden bed. I think that's all I'll be doing for the day, then before it gets too hot. At least that's why if someone's waking up early, it's very important. Maybe I might tackle that corner. Maybe that's a bit maybe. I'll see when I have time. The bed that I want to build a terraces for is this one. As you guys can see, I need to trellis this before, and putting compost in this bed, it did it well. Look at how well it's doing now. I just did that last week, and 1 week of this is doing rather well. garden trellis is doing quite well. I think it's been here for maybe 3 weeks that I built this, but it's doing quite well. And the gem squash, let me get you guys up close so you can see properly. Just look at all the gem squash. It's giving. Like, check this out, guys. And then there's this I think it's a butternut, not a cantaloupe as I had thought. And then the cucumber plant, I think it's only this one. And then the watermelon is also growing. Putting the plastic covers did help. But guys, the only thing I need to take care of, I have quite a lot of ants. Look at them. So I think I need to get, because when you have too much ants, it means you'll have quite a lot of aphids. So I need to get rid of ants in my garden. The biggest sunflower head I have in my garden, and that one is the smallest head I have. Like, yo guys, this voluntary pumpkin, wow, look at all the pumpkins I have down there. And I have more. I even have more somewhere here, but here you can't really see properly. You see down there, guys, see, there you go. Like, already I have about 5 in one plant, 5 pumpkins. It's giving, it's definitely. And the beans, the green beans, look at how big they are. Whoa. Look at the size. Look at the size of these green beans. I need to harvest them before they get too hard. And then is this garden bed, guys. This garden bed is not giving what it's supposed to give. It's supposed to be giving me peas, but the peas are like not peasing. They are struggling. That is why I decided to leave the pumpkins, the rotten pumpkins, to grow in the street, because the peas that are grown here are just not doing well. So I want to add a little bit of fertilizer. I'm even contemplating just removing all of them. But then I was like, on a second thought, let me give it a fair chance. But this has been here long enough, because all these green beans, they planted them at the same time with the bees. Still nothing is happening with those bees. So I'm just gonna fertilize and see how it goes. But I'm thinking soon this will take over. I'm just gonna sprinkle a few handfuls. You can actually sprinkle this fertilizer on top of your mulch. It's not a problem. I've just harvested this green beans. This is how much, is roughly how much I always harvest. I harvest twice a week. I need to be beans, green beans, they keep me up my game because if I don't harvest twice a week, it means they will harden. Some did harden, but they're still okay to be eaten as green beans. So I try to harvest every Sundays and every Wednesdays, if it's possible. If I did not harvest Wednesday, I try to harvest on a Thursday. So this is a great harvest. So I think I'm gonna preserve this. I think I'm gonna need to start preserving my green beans because at first I would just harvest and just put them right away. But now the harvest is getting bigger and bigger. So I end up having to preserve some of it. So now what needs to happen, I need to build the trellises from the other side of the garden before it gets too hot for me to be outside. On my last video, I had said something was eating up my vine, but look at how well it's healing. It's practically healing itself. Like, I had thought maybe it's going to die or something, but this is so amazing. It healed itself. But the pumpkin that was here, there was a pumpkin somewhere. I think that one died instead, but I'm happy with the results, and I'm happy with the result that I'm getting. Already dug out 2 holes. Here's the second one. Now I need to put the post in. Okay, that's done. What next? I've already tried to direct it for it to trellis around. It's actually really short, but it will have to do. Even the watermelon have trellis it. Yeah. Okay, now I need to tackle this garden patch. This cauliflower is no longer edible. The aphids had infested it and it was just gross. So I'm gonna take this out and then I will harvest this one. Just look at this. I'm trying, but the aphids are just way too much. Look at this. And then I have this corner right here that's not getting any sun. I'm thinking of just removing because it's just like 3. I've removed all the cauliflower that was here. Just look at my pumpkins. Just need to lift this pumpkin up. I don't want to bury it. And I'm gonna leave a few of the cauliflower. I'm cutting my losses where the cauliflower is concerned. The aphids are just so invasive. Just look at that. Guys, this is too much. But maybe I'm gonna rinse this one out again and give it another look. This is just look. Okay, I've removed most of the broccoli that was here, and it also allows those just voluntary potatoes to grow better. Now that there is more space and there is sun, there will be a little bit of sun coming through. I'm leaving a few. I think I'm gonna remove this one also. Then there I removed that corn that was there. Now like that side of the garden can breathe a little bit more. And I'm realizing something. My leaves are turning brown. It's my first year growing sunflowers, so I know nothing about taking care of sunflowers, but this is what I'm seeing. I don't know if maybe I should remove these leaves or what. And on this pumpkin vine, I want to remove this because I don't know what happened to this. Why is it drying out? But I'm going to remove it. And some flowers are drying out. I do not know why is that. But all in all, this pumpkin vine is doing quite well. And look at this beauty. And I don't know what's the name of this. It was a mere peg that has mixed flowers in. So I have this in my garden now. And those volunteer pumpkins that are growing right under there, I don't know how well they're going to do since they are growing under a shade, but I'm just gonna leave them be. And I must remove that weed. Guys, I'm getting more and more pumpkin. Look at this one. I'm getting more and more pumpkins. So now I need to tackle that corner. And it's starting to get hot. I don't know if I still want to be outside at this point. Coriander has flowered, so I let it be. This is my other sack of potato. This is the one that stays next to the house. I remove it because of the home reno. And my nasturtiums are flowering. Look at this beauty, guys. And I've heard that nasturtium plants are edible. I don't know. I might have to try them out. And the broccoli is forming a head. This is great. I only have 2 broccoli plants. That's the funny part. Hey, I must get rid of this. You see? The efforts have started. Now they are also attacking my broccoli plant. In this corner here, I actually have wood. This wood used to stay where the Jojo tank is right now. Here, it used to be my compost pile, which I don't know. I don't think I want to make a pile like I do. That's looking much better, all packed up nicely in one corner. Now I need to take care of those boxes. I don't throw away boxes because I want to use them for something. So now all I can do is just make this place look a little bit more presentable. I am gonna make compost, but now I'm not gonna make it in big scales. I'm gonna make it in smaller scales. A little bit of a DIY. I have this bucket which I want to turn into a composter. So I want to drill holes around and drill another hole at the bottom. So it should be a through and through. That way I can fit it like on the soil, then start composting, because this year I don't want to do composting at a large scale like I used to do. I want to be more intentional and be careful of what I put into my compost. Since this year I'm having a lot of bugs and stuff in my garden, so I want to be extra careful. So guys, let's get to work. That's all done, and all the holes have been drilled. Those holes will allow proper airflow, and this will have contact with the soil. Let's get outside and start composting. Then I go in and add some moisture. Make that green. Then I'll keep on adding nutrition strength and stuff in here. Then I'll finish. That is all. That's how I make my compost stuff come out. Just look at the soil. some bone meal. So I'll be putting this is good for sowing year round. This is the blonde de Paris lettuce, and also I will be putting, I'm gonna try and put in types. This, I don't know. This is a Great Lakes lettuce. This actually forms heat, I'm thinking. And then I'm going to put this baby leaf mix. This will actually be my first attempt at growing lettuce. I haven't been successful where lettuce is concerned, but I keep trying. Let's make it toro. And then I'm going to follow with this one. Should have brought my scissors. What I'm currently doing, it's just not done. Then one row. I'm going to put this I have here my neem oil and this spray bottle. I really need to get a proper spray bottle because this takes forever when you're spraying with this. But I never cared much about this spray bottle because I didn't have problem with bugs. So I'm gonna start this side because that's where it's most infected with whatever it is. So going to top it up. This would definitely take forever. This is where there's more bugs, so that's where I'm starting. the hell? It was doing just fine just now. Then what happened? As you guys can see, this is an epic fail. I don't know what happened with this bottle. It was doing just fine, but now it seems to have locked itself. You guys just saw that it is an epic fail. I need to get a proper spray bottle. Hopefully it doesn't spray more than it already has, but just gonna have to wait for the next weekend. But I've managed to spray a little bit where it looks more infested. I hope, because I was looking at the rest of the bed, it's not as infested as this part. But then guys, I think I'm going to end this video. If you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment and share this video. It will really help this channel a lot. Love you guys a lot. See you on my next video. Bye.